Hello, this is Cute Fuzzy Weasel, and it's time once again for a Weasel vlog. Y'all remember when I said this in the Feeding the Trolls of that flat earthers round the sun guy?
Come on, raise your hand if you would not be stoked that magic was real. I would start working on being a fire mage myself. Casting, like, fire, lightning, shooting like ice spike. It'd be like Skyrim. It'd be awesome. Post in the comments below what you would do if magic was real. I really want to hear from you guys. I mean, I will dedicate a whole vlog to that topic.
Yeah, that was like 3 months ago, but better late than never, right? But the more I started thinking about the topic, the more I started thinking, you know, it really just can't be so simple as what you would do if magic were real, because we all have our own kind of interpretation, our own way that we would like, or that we would imagine magic to work. Now, there's a lot of different examples of how it could work. It's all over fiction, and it runs the gambit between something that you absolutely have to spend days and days and days preparing, and something you can just make up on the fly. My personal way of doing it, I mean, if I was gonna make, like if I was gonna write a story, and the story was gonna have magic in its universe, I would prefer magic to be something that you had to prepare for. See, in my mind, magic is derived, or would be derived from, like, the universe. Like, you're literally funneling cosmic energy through yourself. And to me, an experience like that really should be something that whoever is doing it should prepare for. If you're funneling some kind of cosmic energy through your own body, there really ought to be some kind of cleansing or some kind of solution you gotta drink or something. I also think magic is best when magic has consequences. In fiction, it always kind of bugged me how wizards and witches were all able to just kind of do that shit. And sure, after a while it would start to have some kind of detrimental effect. Maybe they'd start to go insane or a little bit, you know. But if we're talking about cosmic radiation and energy and stuff, I would imagine that there'd be more immediate effects on the body. Like, whoever's doing it would end up with, like, burns on their hands, scars, some form of mild radiation poisoning. Something to where it feels like they've gone through an experience and didn't just go like, Alakazam, ha, there's fire. This also makes the stakes a little bit higher if they screw up. Like, if you're playing, say, Skyrim, and you screw up, like you don't hit your target with the fireball or ice spike or whatever it is you're shooting, it's no big deal. I mean, you're out some mana, but you can take a mana potion or just wait, and it'll all be restored. I'd prefer magic to, you know, like, really be something much more complicated, much more hard to do. So if you screw up, it's like, oh, fuck. There goes 2 days of just practice and preparation and training. You know, there goes all that hard work. It's not, right now I gotta wait 2 seconds. But conversely, I really feel like magic is best when it's really, really powerful. Really, really powerful or very subtle. Like, if I'm playing D&D, right? Or any kind of tabletop role-playing thing that allows this, I'm not the kind of person who would just go outright and light someone on fire. I prefer to try and bend them to my will. And if I'm using magic, I prefer that magic to be subtle, you know, something they wouldn't notice, something they wouldn't necessarily think, whoa, well, someone's obviously putting a spell on me. It's like, no, it could be like, maybe I'm just tired, or I've drunk too much coffee, or I had too much candy, or I've been shocking myself on an electric fence too much. The point is, I don't like the people who I'm attacking in those, you know, RPs to know that I'm attacking them. I'd much more prefer them to think it's just bad luck. And that's really how I would do magic. If I was writing a story, I would make it something very complicated. Something that, you know, you don't just pick up a book, you know? You can't just pick up a spell book and read it and go, oh, well, now I know how to shoot electricity out of my hands. Yeah, I'm doing my Palpatine impression. You will pay the price for your lack of vigilance. Once more, the Sith will rule the galaxy. So I guess in summary, what I'm saying is, before we talk about what you would do with magic, let's figure out how we want to approach magic. So write down in the comments, how do you think magic would work, first off? And then once we've established that, then we'll go into, well, how would you use it? This is Cute Fuzzy Weasel, and I will hopefully see you very soon.